Hi there, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for March. The part of your horoscope to do with inspiration and creativity is given a wonderful boost right at the start of this month. With your co-ruler Pluto feeding into a brilliant new moon, it really is encouraging you to reach out and communicate your message in whichever way you see fit. Now, if you're someone who has got a project or strand on the go at the moment, then have the confidence and the self-belief that other people are going to be responsive to you. If you're someone who's more practical, this is much more likely to work at a people-to-people level, and you can find that others are more responsive to you. But try to also understand that Mars, your co-ruler, is going to start a retrograde on day 1 too, and this is going to be continuing over the next 60 days to stir up all sorts of psychological debris that are left over from the past. So even if you're not conscious of anything as this month begins, or you feel that all matters from your past have been resolved, you may be rather surprised what does emerge during this period. And something can happen as soon as week 2 of this month, when Mars forges an inspirational link to Mercury, and you may find yourself having a heart-to-heart with a family member, which brings back memories of past happy days, or it could evoke something that you had forgotten about. This can be a little bit tricky, but at the same time it can help you to work things out and to move on from that point and become more in the present. Also, Saturn, the planet which is so dominant in your sign at the moment, it too begins a retrograde on day 2. This is going to go on for much longer, for 5.5 months. Over the last year and a half or so, Saturn has been asking you to narrow your focus and put all your energies into the things that are truly crucial. So it may have seen relationships, friendships that weren't that relevant, activities that had lost their sparkle. All sorts of things have dissipated as you've got down to what's really crucial for you. So there may be another phase of this that you're going to go through this month. But don't see this as a negative, see it as an opportunity to really grapple with the things that mean a lot to you. Now, by day 6, Venus, the planet of love, moves into the most homely part of your horoscope. Don't be surprised if you get the paint charts out and think about doing a spot of redecoration or buy some new furnishings for your home. You may also be surprised that in week 2, as Mars forges a fantastic link with Mercury, you can also get some advice or some input from other people in your family or those that you're close to, which can really help in terms of any home-based reorganisation. But if you are wanting to boost your romantic situation this month, the presence of Venus and Mercury in the most sensitive part of your horoscope suggests that you're only really going to relax and feel at ease if the more emotional dimension is really the right setting for you and you're getting all the right mood music. So do look towards that. However glamorous somebody is, if it doesn't feel quite as comforting as you would like, then maybe they're not quite the right one for you. Now, by the middle of the month, there is a full moon, and this full moon just suggests that you may have quite a lot of options at the heart of this month, and once more, you're just being reminded to just focus on the ones that are the most important. There may also be times when, despite a lot of invitations and opportunities to go out and have fun, you may find yourself preferring to spend time at home or socialising there and inviting people around and playing host. By the 18th, however, Mercury moves back into Pisces, which is good news for you. Mercury in the 4th solar house, going through Aquarius, can see our thoughts circulating around in our minds. Once it goes back into Pisces, because it was there earlier this year, you can feel lighter, a little bit more upbeat and outgoing. You can have more faith and self-confidence in what you're trying to do, feed into that new moon of day 1. You can also see you feeling much more playful, but it does combine with Neptune at the start of week 4, suggesting that if you are getting to know somebody new, there could be some mixed signals which you may have to decipher or get through before you're really sure about where you stand. The move of the Sun on the 21st into Aries is much more practical. This is all about work, but it is going to combine with Uranus just as the month draws to a close, suggesting that on the back of the new moon on the 30th, there's 2 this month, that if you are trying to do some kind of reorganisation, one of the crucial issues about it may be the amount of nervous tension it's creating, because there's a T-square pressing on the new moon and connecting with Uranus. So changes may be inevitable or be needed, or they may be enforced upon you, but that could make you feel quite uncertain. So at that time of the month, right at the end, it is going to be important to get plenty of sleep and not push yourself too hard, and try not to worry. And again, have the belief that things will turn out well for you. It's been a real pleasure being with you, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me. Good luck, and goodbye for now.